Assalamualaikum and hello to my sir, Mr. Rosdin. I am MOHAMAD DANIAL bin FAHMI 2023-72065. And this is our video for the video critic. The movie that we choose is The Assistant in 2020. Okay, let's me introduce my my fellow groups. First, me, Muhammad Daniel bin Fahmi. Secondly is Muhammad AZIMI, Muhammad NAZIEM bin Muhammad AZIMI, and the last one is Muhammad ZAID Fahmi bin Zamani Elayah Sofyan. Okay, for my parts, I will tell you about the summary of the movie, which is the Assistant 2020 and his storyline. Alright. For the summary, we know Jane, a high achieving college graduate who finds herself on the bottom rung of the ladder as a junior assistant to an unnamed entertainment mogul in New York. The appointment may hold promises of great opportunities ahead, but for now is fairly soul-destroying. When her boss is out of the office, Jane discreetly cleans his desk and sweeping the powder detritus from his desk. It's clear from the outset that he's a crusted philanderer and worse, leaving Jane to feel increasingly irate call from his wife. I'm not going to lie for him. Then, getting yelled at down the phone for interfering in his personal affairs. Later, when a driver tells Jane that her boss thinks she's smart, this downtrodden assistant is almost pathetically grateful for the second-hand compliment. Crucially, both the abuse and the praise of forms of attack working in tandem to undermine Jane's self-confidence, ensuring that she remains in her place, eager to please and placate. Alright, for the storyline, at the beginning of the story, we are presented with Jane's body figure, who is preparing to go to the place where she works. When she got to work, she was the first to arrive and continued to pack official and make coffee for his boss and provide paperwork. Okay, for the climax in the storyline, which is James was alarmed by the boss' behavior with her new assistant, and then she went to see an office advisor for advice and reported what was a question mark in her head. The advisor didn't care about Jane and even told Jane not to be jealous of her boss' new assistant and to apologize to her boss. Her boss has also called and scolded Jane for being busy taking note of himself. At the ending of the story, Jane began to accept the way of life with her new job and thought she needed to adapt to her current working atmosphere in order to stay in the industry for long. Jane has also begun to lose the feeling of taking in more about her workplace and will start thinking only about herself. That's it for the storyline.
Morning.
Hey.
How was your weekend?
It was alright, I guess. Hey, the grosses. We need them printed out, maybe rank and also by market.
Apa tu nak buka pintu? Tak faham.
In this scene, I will explain the good incident shown by the James which is the institute of the responsibility. In this scene, we can see that James is the assistant worker who came to the office early in the morning to prepare for the hostess and greet other workers. In this situation also show when the James turn off the light in the office and greets to all employees by saying hello and asking about their weekends. This also start her work early in the morning by arranging the water stock and putting the daily initiative tasks in the place of the other workers. As a result, they show a diligence and responsibility work spirit in carrying out the task as a new employee.
Even Nick is saying it.
Hey.
We already locked into these ones. Now we'll have to get killed. Scott even
The new draft.
just gotta get out of here. The humane society person is 7 members could actually go. I gotta get him on that.
What?
He wants you on the Los Angeles trip.
When?
Tonight.
Fuck.
Have fun.
Car leaves at 9. Wheels up at Teterboro at 11. Does 6 p.m. work then? Okay, great. Perfect. And I'll shoot you an email with everything and the details. Okay, thank you. Hi, we spoke earlier. Listen, his schedule has shifted and he no longer has the afternoon. Does 7 p.m. work?
Yeah, I can do 7 p.m.
Great. Perfect.
Still at the hotel, or?
Yes. The Peninsula, Beverly Hills.
Okay. Will I be able to find him easily?
Yes, yes, there is a restaurant inside the hotel.
Oh, where do I park?
Okay, kalau kita contoh lah, kita try je look for our staff ada macam we're not meant to be here, we're not meant to be this way, and macam tidak we born this way, and then who you be kalau kau jadi okay, and then buat position aja. Kita tahu ada position, kita tak kita perempuan. Gitu, lagi gitu. Yelah, kita maksudnya macam kalau kita jadi kita jadi hobi kau je.
this scene, I will explain a good incident where there was a bad communication between a CEO worker and James, but James did not take any hurts to the show a bad words. In this scene, we can get a communication between James and CEO worker where the James report on a meeting that CEO worker need to attend to a certain time. But the CEO worker say the bad words to the James. This situation show James did not take any bad words spoke by CEO worker after information to the CEO worker that meeting time because James did not take the bad words seriously. As a result, James show the attitude of the very friendly and harmonious worker because the ugly word did not change anything for the James.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Hey. Well, thank you. It was a good day. Quiet, but good.
I'm so sorry I didn't call you. It's been busy.
Of course. I understand. It's a great opportunity. We're excited for you.
Thank you.
So, well, how's it going? Your mom and I, we want to know everything. Are you having fun?
It's okay. It's it's just like long hours and it's just stressful, you know.
It's always a little stressful at the beginning. It gets easier. You can handle it, honey. I know you can.
Yeah.
Well, give us a call on the weekend, okay? We want to hear all about it.
I promise I will.
Okay. Now it's getting late. I'm going to take the dog out, but we'll be
Okay.
waiting for your call, okay? So get a good night's sleep, okay?
Okay. Bye. I'll talk to you later.
Dia kata aku nak kalau budak aku nak jadi lelaki dia tu nak tumbuh. Dia pula ada pokok, ada tanah yang tumbuh pokok. Mira kata dia nak ni, dia nak tu. Dia nak baik. Dia nak guna baik. Mira, dia nak jadi tekstile, dia nak baik.
In the last scene, I will explain the good incident where the James has found satisfaction in her life after being under higher pressure at her workplace. This scene show a communication between James and her father when the James share her late to father's birthday wish, but her father understood the busyness of her daughter James. The situation show when the James begins to tell her father about the challenge and pressure he faced as a new employer who came to the new place. The father advised his challenge with strictness himself in the future. As a result, James show her inner fighting spirit as a new employer who want to work in an environment that challenge her.
Assalamualaikum, my name is MOHAMAD FAHMI and my metric number is 2023103263.
What?
Can you deal with this?
What is it?
The wife?
Why me? Fine. Hello? Sorry?
The credit cards, they're blocked. All of them.
They're blocked?
You must have canceled them.
I'm surely not. Let me get in touch with the bank. Yeah, it's.
Not the bank. It's him. He's doing this.
I mean, you have your personal cards, right?
That's not the point. You're not listening.
I really think that this is a misunderstanding.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I am. I'm trying to help.
Why is he doing this to me? Why?
I really don't.
Why is he doing this to me? He can't treat me like this.
Are you still there?
For the scene number 1, there is no manner to communicate. These scenes, what we can see, her co-worker threw a wad of paper at the Jane without asking nicely to answer the call for her. He did not thank to the Jane for the helping him. So the effect, the situation caused Jane to be shocked and respected. Jane's self-respect was somewhat damaged when she was treated like that and had to hold back the angry word from the call she answered. That feeling would carry over to the James words. So for the recommendations, her colleague need to learn manner when they want to ask for help from people without offending Jane. This will help evaluate the Jane's feeling as a colleague, Jane as a human being with a soul. So we go to the next scenes.
Of some new assistant who's getting more attention than you.
I'm not jealous. I was worried for this girl.
She's a woman. She's a grown woman.
Sorry, yes.
You think a grown woman can't make her own choices?
I never said that.
Because she's a waitress?
Nope, I didn't
What
say that.
then? What then? Listen, honestly, what do you want from me?
I just...
Tell me what you want me to do here. Do you want to keep working here?
I do.
Look, frankly, it's your call. I can file a complaint for you if that's what you want, but I think you know how it would come off. Should I file this?
No, don't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Don't forget your scarf.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
For this scene number 2, there is our responsibility. We can see based on the previous scene when Jane report the injustice of appointing an employee with a new position higher than Jane to the human management. The man only listened and finally did not treat Jane until he rejected the complaint paper he had written before. So the effect this made Jane feel frustrated and a waste of time because the man did not carry out his work's responsibilities and correctly and transparently. So the company need to take strict action again to this man. So for the recommendation, as a human person, the person, this man should have been fair to the Jane for the complaint she made. It is the responsibility of all employees who wish to make a complaint, and the complaint must be company secret and not disclosed to the other. So we go to the next scenes.
Go. Can you watch him for a second?
Yep.
You misplaced the DCP.
Wait, what?
It hasn't arrived yet.
Well, isn't there tracking numbers?
I'll get him on my phone.
She's got a freak.
So for the third scene, which is unprofessional. These scenes explain that Jane has to handle a phone call from her boss' emotional wife. He also has to take care of his boss' children during working hours, which is considered unethical. His boss did not care at all about this. In fact, her boss take her professionalism lightly at work because she think Jane can handle her children while at work. Bringing children to the work can disrupt the flow of work and affected the employee productivity. Not only that, but it disturbed Jane's mind because she was thinking too much about things that were none of her business. So, for the recommendation, as a professional employer, he has to follow the company rule and never burden his employees with his personal affair. He should also be sensitive to the problem of his employees. So that's the part of negative incidents in this movie.
Okay, for the conclusion, we can conclude from our discussion for this movie. We can conclude that this movie truly can tell us about the real situation in industry, which is example from Jane's. She is a new employer and she get bullied and all the work is on herself. And when he asking for help, there is no other office mate can help her. And when she asked for the advisor about her boss, she also have ended way for that problem. So we can conclude that this movie really tell us about the real situation in the office when we student graduate from the university. That's all from us. Thank you.